Hey guys, it's Becky from thecookierookie.com, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make the ultimate easy holiday feast, our cranberry orange roasted pork loin. I love this recipe because it only has a couple ingredients and it's all made in one pot with our Copper Chef Wonder Cooker. This thing is amazing and I actually just got it a few weeks ago and I was so excited to tell you about it. Let me tell you a couple things about it before we get started. All right, it starts being cool even just with the lid. We have an oil infuser in our handle, which I have never seen before. So when you're using this as a Dutch oven or a roaster in the oven, you can add oil to this and it can infuse oil into your food as it cooks. So cool. After the lid, we have two roasting pans, a shallow roaster on top that is also a grill pan, shallow roaster, and then the main roaster on bottom that can be used as a Dutch oven if you use the roasting pan as a lid, or as a roaster or stovetop with the oil infused lid. Amazing. It also will fry food. We have two fry baskets. So cool, makes it so convenient and so much easier to clean up fried food. I hate frying anything that's cast iron or anything that's hard to clean up. This makes it easy. The copper cleans right up so quickly. Super awesome. And then we also have a crisping basket. This is great for those veggies or anything you want to cook that you want to stay extra crispy and delicious. And finally, the main deep roaster. This is perfect for your Thanksgiving turkey, your Christmas ham, or today, our cranberry orange pork loin. We're actually gonna be using the shallow roaster grill pan to prep it and sear it, and then finishing it in this big roaster. I'm so excited. The other amazing thing you can do with it is use it as a double cooker. So you can put the grill pan, shallow roaster on top of this, pop them both in the oven, and you've got a double oven in no time. This is also great because you can use it on the stovetop and also in the oven, like we're gonna use it today. So versatile at such a low price, and I've also got a 20% off coupon for you in the comments. Be sure you check it out. It's the ultimate Christmas gift for loved ones, or if you're like me, for yourself. Okay, let's get started. To get things started, we have to prep our pork loin. Now I just got a 3-pound pork loin roast from the grocer, no bones. Very easy, it's tied with rope to keep everything together, and then that makes it really easy to slice once we're done. To prep it, we're gonna keep things extremely simple, just olive oil all over and salt and pepper. I don't feel like you need those extra spices when it's a great cut of meat. You want the meat flavor to really shine through, and we're gonna add an awesome marmalade in a second. So let's prep our roast. Olive oil all the sides, so just sprinkle a little and rub it in. Wash your hands real quick, and then salt and pepper. All right, and then we add our salt and pepper. And I like to be pretty liberal with both. All right, now we're ready to sear our pork. We're in the Copper Chef grill pan, the shallow roaster, and I'm gonna turn all the way up to high heat. You wanna sear about 8 minutes total, 2 minutes per side, but wait till it gets a little bit hot to start your count. Okay, you can hear that sizzle and we know we're getting a nice sear. So let's go ahead and flip to the next side. Remember, we wanna do all 4 sides when searing. And you just wanna get it browned. You don't wanna cook it too much because it's gonna roast in the oven, but having a nice sear on all 4 sides makes it tastier, cook better, cook more evenly. It just works great every time. So we want to sear all sides, so we're sure to lock in all the juices so our pork stays juicy and doesn't get dry, which is the #1 complaint with pork. But you can totally do this. It is not hard. I believe in us. Okay, now that our pork is seared on all sides, we're ready to transfer this to the Copper Chef deep roaster, and we're gonna go ahead and make the sauce, pour it over, and get to cooking. Okay, before we roast our pork, I'm gonna make a quick sauce to pour over to caramelize, make it extra juicy. We're gonna use orange juice, apple cider vinegar, cranberry sauce, as well as orange marmalade. Super simple, great flavor, especially for the holidays. So we just have a 1/4 cup apple cider vinegar and a 1/2 cup orange juice. We're gonna use half a can of cranberry sauce, and you can use the whole cranberries or not, whichever you prefer. And the measurements don't have to be exact with this. And then also a half a jar of orange marmalade. Again, loose measurement, just use what you have. And I don't like to use the sugar-free version for this because I want a nice caramelization on the pork, and the sugar helps in doing that. We're just gonna whisk this together and pour it over our pork. What's great about the Copper Chef is it can go directly in the oven. So even though we were already able to sear it, now I can just place it in the larger roaster and pop it right in the oven to cook fully. We're going to pour this orange cranberry sauce directly over the pork. And there is going to be some extra, but as it cooks, you're going to baste in the sauce. So go ahead and try to get the chunky stuff on the top if possible. And it's okay that the sauce is surrounding it. We'll check on it every 15 minutes and baste it in the sauce. So our pork is ready and roasted, and I'm so excited to eat. I just think it is so beautiful. We have a couple more steps, very easy. This ended up cooking in a 375-degree oven for about an hour and 10 minutes. We checked it after an hour. Internal temperature was not quite where we wanted it to be. Remember, you want pork to be 145 when done. So I take it out of the oven at 140, so it kind of has a little bit more time to get a little bit hotter. Added 10 minutes to the cook time, and it was perfect. So at home in your oven, you need to do the same thing. Test it often, just check the temperature. You don't want it under or overcooked when it comes to this recipe. As soon as it was ready, we brought it out, and we're gonna let it rest for 10 minutes to kind of cool off before serving. So I'm gonna transfer the pork back to that original grill pan from Copper Chef that we used. Very carefully. While the pork rests, you have the option of making your sauce a little bit thicker and more like a marmalade, kind of that you can drizzle over the top once we slice it. You can serve it just as is, but I'm gonna boil it down, make it a little thicker, and add a little bit more orange juice so we have a little bit more sauce to go around for serving. Don't wanna add much, maybe a fourth a cup at the absolute most. Stir that all together. And we're gonna bring it to a boil, and you can just leave it directly in this pan. That is what's great about Copper Chef, is this Wonder Cooker does it all. We're gonna bring this to a boil and then let it kind of simmer down for the amount of time that we're letting the pork rest. And by the time the pork is rested, we'll have the ultimate sticky sauce to drizzle over the top. Okay, we're starting to get a nice boil on our sauce, and I wanted to show you how even after roasting that pork, even after having marmalade and cranberry sauce and orange juice in this pan, you can tell there's zero stick on the bottom. I just love cooking in this Copper Chef Wonder Cooker for that reason. The cleanup's gonna be so easy. So we're gonna let this simmer just about 5 more minutes, just like it is, so it can cook down, caramelize, and become that nice thick sauce that we want for our pork. Okay, we finished our sauce, we finished our pork, slice it, and it's juicy and perfect, and I can't wait to dig in. Be sure to check out the Copper Chef Wonder Cooker XL, and there's a 20% off link below. I cannot wait for you to try it. Please let me know how you like it, and dig into this pork. Let's get cooking. Have the best holiday season. For more recipes, hop over to thecookiericky.com.